What's going on, you guys? Welcome to winter. It's that time of year in Ohio again, so I'm going to be starting to do a lot more dirt bike, ATV, snowmobile type videos just because of the circumstances. I don't really want to be riding the Grom a whole lot. So I've been wanting to do this series for a while, and we're going to find a dirt bike for $500 or less. That's the best deal that I can find, the best all-around dirt bike. And I'm going to show you guys how I found it, how you guys can find a similar deal, and I'm going to do a full review on the bike. So last week, I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace. That's where I find most of my deals these days because that seems to be where people are posting the most these days. Craigslist and all of the other sites kind of have died down over the years. So I didn't really have like a specific like dirt bike that I was looking for or anything. I just wanted to find the best bike, best deal that I could find for 500 or less. Like I didn't want like a beater, a piece of junk. I found this deal about 20 minutes from my house and I figured I'd go check it out. It was a good deal. The bike has a lot done to it, and overall it's just like I've always wanted this bike. It really caught my eye, so I went ahead, hopped in the truck. All right guys, so we're about 10 minutes from the guy. I don't know what to expect yet with the bike. I think it runs great. Supposedly he builds motors like for different bikes and snowmobiles and street bikes, so I think we're gonna make it here. I don't know. This truck's transmission has gone out of it, so I hope we can make it. Drove about 20 minutes away. Looked at the bike. It has a fresh engine rebuild, and the guy was very knowledgeable. He knew his stuff, so I trusted him in the fact that it was rebuilt properly. He was originally asking $700 for it, but I got him down to 500 bucks. I told him that I just didn't want to spend any more than that. So I'm very happy with the bike. I'm glad I found that particular one. So without further ado, here it is. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the 2000 Honda XR100. Now if you don't know anything about this bike, it's like the Swiss Army knife of dirt bikes. It's great for beginners, it's fun for experts. I mean, it's just an all-around good bike to have. Keep it at the house. If you have like a friend coming over, they can hop on this. I mean, they're literally bulletproof, so they can hop on this, abuse it, it'll take it. And not to mention, for only 100 cc's, it has a lot of power. I mean, it's got a lot of low-end torque, and it'll really get you up those hills. I mean, you can wheelie this bike. I mean, I've ridden all types of dirt bikes, 252 strokes, 450s, and I still have a blast on this bike. You know, sometimes it's like not all about the power. I mean, you don't need power when you're just putting around the farm or just out with your buddies drinking, getting fucked up, having a good time. So
you should not advertise drinking and driving.
Drinking and riding off-road, man, that's just illegal. It is. I won't put that in the video because they'll demonetize me. Yeah, I've always kind of wanted one of these bikes. I love pit bikes. I'm 6'4", so the average size pit bikes.
Damn!
So I've always been into pit bikes. I have two KLX 110s, and they're pretty damn small for me. I mean, I still have a blast on them. This is like an awesome size like pit bike for me just to like putt around, so I'm really excited to have it. There's a lot of modifications out for this bike. You can get the big bore kits. They have just about every accessory you can think of for one of these things, which is pretty cool. And this is, I believe, the last model for the XR until it went over to the CRF. And I do like the vintage look of it. I mean, it's got this big, like, sofa-style seat on this. The person had it before me, like, cut off the tip of this muffler, so it makes a little bit more noise than normal. I might, like, put a light bar on this in the future and, like, come out here at nighttime and ride around. It'd be fun. And back to what I was saying about me being too big for the pit bikes, I mean, these have full-size wheels on them, so when you're like off-roading around like a farm type property and there's a lot of bumps and stuff, the bigger tires, it just rolls right over it, opposed to the little tires on the pit bike. You really just feel every single bump that you're riding over, and it can get kind of annoying, but I love pit bikes. This is just really nice to have if you're just out wanting to go for a ride and you want to be comfortable. So like I said, paired with the seat, the wheels, definitely need to do some handlebars on this thing. It would make it look a lot better. So a little bit about what's been done to the bike. So the guy before me got the bike in a non-running condition, and he went ahead and went through the entire motor. The bottom end was still good, but he had to go ahead and put a top in, the piston, the rings, all that good stuff. He was very knowledgeable about like rebuilding motors. He rebuilds street bike motors, snowmobiles, and the whole nine. So I trusted him in the fact that it was rebuilt. I got to ride it around his property for a little bit, get a feel for it. and it rides really good. Now if you see it smoking today, it's because it's like 20 degrees here, so it's not because the valves are out of balance or anything. Now when I say the best bike for $500 or less, I don't mean the fastest, I don't mean the coolest looking, I just meant like the best bang for your buck, and as reliable as it is, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Some of these in like worse condition are going for $1,000+, so I'm extremely happy with this. I don't know how long I'll keep it. My girlfriend's dad was looking for a bike to keep around his farm property, so this bike might be going to him, so you might not see it this long, but I'd like to do this series maybe like once a month and just like keep selling them or whatever. Find the best deal I can have, ride it for a bit, do a few videos, sell it. So let me know if you guys want to see me like get any particular bikes, and I'll try to find a deal on it and do some videos on it. But if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. There's going to be tons of dirt bike content coming out this winter. Let me know what you want to see a build series on. I have 2 KLX 110s. I have this bike for now. I have another bike that I'm looking at. I mean, I have a KX 252 stroke. Beautiful. I haven't even done a video on that yet, so stay tuned for that. But I'm going to quit talking. I know you guys want to see some riding, this bike in action. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot more power than you would think of. I mean, I think this is faster than my 110s, and it probably is just because of the ergonomics and everything, but it's got a lot of low end torque and all that on top of a fresh top end. I mean, it goes. So we're gonna get some riding clips, do some stupid shit on it, and I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for following along. Gotta put the face mask on. Should have brought some goggles. I know you guys are gonna bitch at me for not wearing a helmet, but don't be a but I do condone the use of a helmet, so if you're not stupid like me, go ahead and wear a helmet. But yeah, this is the first startup on the channel of the 2000 XR 100R. Let's fire this on up. I bet you it'll start first kick. That, and it's already warm, so. Are we in neutral? This thing's like the Ferrari of dirt bikes. 14-degree cold start. Take it off some jumps. Alright, this is a jump test. Let's see what this thing can do. You'll see me on the XP. Yeah! Somebody got cold over here, so we're having to do some laps. Those tight blue jeans and them cowboy boots ain't cutting it out here.
Now I'm out of breath.
With that wind chill, guys, it's probably like below 0 right now. Alright guys, we're gonna see if it's Alexis approved.
What the? Why is the clutch so hard?
That's a real bike. A real tough bike. We're having some technical difficulties over there. She's trying to get it turned around. Like I said, guys, this is a bike that anyone can hop on and have a good time. I mean, she stalled it, put it back in neutral, started it up. It's real easy to kick. This is why, like, having a budget bike like this is nice. Because I have a lot of friends that, whatever, don't have dirt bikes, or they have dirt bikes, but don't really have, like, the money to, like, be bringing them out here and stuff. So it's nice, like, when I have someone come over, like, hey, man, ride this bike. Like, don't worry about it, you know? It's 500 bucks. It's a bulletproof bike, you know? He's not gonna break it. So it's nice to have. Here she comes. What do you think?
I like it.
It's a real easy bike to ride, isn't it?
It is. I've never ridden in the snow, so I like it.
And you stalled it back there and you started it up no problem.
I did.
It's real easy to kickstart, isn't it?
It is.
That's why I was telling them that it's pretty much a good bike for anyone. It's a good like bike that you could teach somebody to ride on too.
I approve.
Well, it's Alexis approved. Well guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and hit that little notification bell so you can get an update every time that I post a video. Let me know what videos you guys wanna see. I answer everybody's comments, so if you wanna have a conversation, you got questions, just leave it in the comments down below and I'll get back with you pretty fast. Other than that guys, I'm excited for this winter. Thank you all for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Peace!